What's going on, YouTube? This your boy King Gabe here once again with another toy review. Today we're taking a look at Megatron, and apparently not just one Megatron, but three of them this time. Last toy review we had two Optimus Primals, so today we're looking at three Megatrons. And probably wondering why didn't we get three Optimuses all at once? Well, the thing is, there were only two Optimus Primals I had, the Beastwars and the Kingdom one. And earlier, before those two Optimus, I did do Optimus Prime, right after doing Ultra Magnus there. So, yep. So now, and then also there was a video prior, I think probably, after the Optimus Prime, but before Optimus Primal, where I had Galvatron Army. It was Galvatron and a few other Decepticons with him. As we all know, Megatron evolved into Galvatron. Well, technically he got transformed. He got reformatted to Galvatron in G1 movie. In War For Cybertron, I think he still became Galvatron, but Galvatron came from a different timeline where he had already become Galvatron and spoke with the past Megatron. Yeah, that's the thing about time travel. It gets kind of head scratching. It don't matter what film you look at, time travel is going to get pretty confusing. Unless, of course, you watch Greatest Adventures stories from the Bible. Yeah, but only difference with that series is it's just pretty much the two archaeologists and their little friend Moki, just time traveling through events of the Bible, just, to see what all have pretty much for the audience there. So they're not really changing. They're not really trying to make changes in the time stream or anything like that. It's just pretty much, hey, this is what happened with Moses and Jesus and all that, So, but yeah, anything other than that, yeah, usually it's going to be confusing with time travel. So, anyway, so yeah, since Optimus Prime Ultra Magnus has been done, as well as Galvatron and also the Optimus Primals, so now we've gotten to the Megatrons, yeah. And there are still some more to be done, but I figured I'd go on and have the Megatrons go first, yeah. Got two Barney the dinosaurs and a big tank. Come on, some of y'all probably have thought of Megatron as Barney the dinosaur, an evil Barney. Yeah. We love you, you love us. But if you're not Decepticon, then we will destroy you. So, I actually had a much better video of that. I think it should be in the playlist of just toy reviews, not the list that you're in right now of toy reviews remastered, but the toy reviews and skits. Yeah, Barney as Megatron. Yeah, it should be in there. Just check that out when you get a chance after you see this. And there was also a guy, the box office artist. Be sure to check him out when you get a chance after this. He did a sketch of Megatron as Barney. Matter of fact, I think the picture he drew is used as a thumbnail. Definitely give a shout out to him, because that was actually he actually did that for one of his kids there. So, so anyway, let's move to two Barneys aside. Now it also made me think of Medea when her and her friend, and Medea goes to jail, when just little girl comes downstairs and doesn't say nothing to him, and she's like, "We invisible?" "No, Medea, we ain't invisible." "Yeah, I know. Yeah, I see you and you see me, looking like two big Barneys down here." Okay, Barney. So here we have first the Decepticon Megatron. Now, actually, I guess technically speaking, I probably should have did him second. And see this. I forgot. This is Beastwars Megatron right here. Technically, he should come first. But the reason I'm doing this one because in general the Decepticons come before the Predacons. Before the Predacons, yeah. So like the Autobots come before the Maximals, that's the descendants. So yeah, so pretty much going like that. And also this other Megatron is from the Kingdom of War for Cybertron, as this one is from War for Cybertron in the entire trilogy. But the Predacons and Maximals, they came in the Kingdom chapter, the final chapter of the little mini series there. So, let's take a look at Megatron. As we know, in the G1 show, he originally transformed into a handgun. Yeah, he did. Yeah, and would have to have one of the Decepticons fire him, either Starscream or Soundwave. I always thought that was, growing up, I thought him doing that, to me, was kind of silly, because, you know, you're relying on someone to hold you in gun mode. Fire me! But I actually talked with a friend of mine, and while that can be a disadvantage, a friend of mine actually told me that, you know, that actually was kind of smart, depending on, you know, who fires him, because you would never suspect a small regular-sized handgun to change into a two-story robot that's like Goliath to you. So, pretty much like Soundwave turning into a tape cassette player. So, yeah, you never would expect that. Neither did Spike when he brought the cassette player and didn't realize it was Soundwave. So, yeah, which henceforth highlights the thing in G1 Transformers, the robots in disguise, really, and of course, you know, it did highlight in other series after that, but really highlighted in G1's form, you know, being able to turn into things where they could shrink and grow. Yeah, you really do bring forth the robots in disguise. Transformers, more than meets the eye. However, with this War for Cybertron form, he's a tank. One thing I will note that ever since after G1 and Beastwars and all that, I think starting with Transformers Armada, because there was Robots in Disguise that came out in 2002 or 2001, Autobots and Predacons, and then the Predacons made the Decepticons, and what happened, Megatron had like 6-7 different forms in that one, but I think starting with Armada, leading into like Cybertron and Energon, and also the Bayformer movies and other animated series that continued after that, like I'm assuming Prime and I think Transformers Animated, and so many others. They always had Megatron changing into a tank most of the time. Sometimes he would change into a plane or jet or something like that. I think in the Bayformers he changed into a jet. Then after that, you know, there was the sequel. He was a tank. The third movie he was a truck and looked like a hobo in robot mode. Oh hell, Megatron! Then, of course, he was a truck that looked like Optimus in Age of Extinction. They were trying to clone Optimus, but ended up with Galvatron. Yeah, enough said. I'll let y'all elaborate on that. Have fun in the comment section on that one. The fifth movie, of course, I think he was a tank again. Oh, actually, he was a jet. He was a jet again. Because some reason he went back from Galvatron to Megatron again, some kind of way that's unexplained. But many people have theories on that. Anyway, point is, I think the tank he's done a lot more of there. I think he's probably done this form more so than the plane. Ever since they were like, no, we can't just have him turn into a handgun. We got to do something different. So he's done this tank form more so in many iterations. He's done the plane, but the tank has been, out of the two, the tank has really taken over more so for his alt mode and everything. Which, I mean, okay, say what you will about G1, you know, with the handgun thing. In a way, you know, the tank, either one of them is pretty good form for Megatron to take on. When you think about the fact he's all the Decepticons really took on military vehicle form, most of them, yeah, except for Soundwave turning into a cassette player, but yeah, most of the time they took on military form, which, you know, that sort of fits with the Decepticon thing of, you know, power, and they want to dominate and stuff like that. So, and I'm not saying that the military's bad or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that, but to the Decepticons, yeah, they want to take on, you know, since the military's got powerful vehicles, of course they're gonna want whatever's got the whatever's packing the most heat. So, yeah. So here we got him. As you can see, you got his fusion cannon there. It can turn a little bit there. Yeah, if you lay it down flat, you can turn it all the way around, kinda. Yeah, sort of watch the treads and stuff. Oh, which of course the ones down here, that's gonna become his robot mode legs. Up here, you're gonna have it's gonna become his robot mode arms, and all the pieces to lead to his robot mode are integrated really well. Cannon is a really good design and everything, not bad. So you definitely got some firepower, especially if you put it in the show. You look under here, you do have a little issue because you can see his head, and robot mode chest and everything underneath there. That's only if you look under, but yeah, as long as you're up here, you don't really have a kibble problem. That's pretty much the only thing that you have going with him. And I'm pretty sure in the show, if there was ever a time he flipped over or something like that in tank mode, that probably was covered. Would have been nice if maybe they could, let's see, if I think you could turn his head, maybe then it at least the face wouldn't be visible. Yeah, apparently not. His head can turn on, his robot mode head, it can turn, but for some reason in this mode, it doesn't really do so well turning all the way around. But this is pretty much the best you could get. It's just, yeah, that's probably the best you can get. But yeah, as long as he don't turn over there. Now, I know Bumblebee in his movie, the Travis Knight movie, he had his face was visible when in the, not just a toy, but in the movie, where it lit up and everything when what's her name, I forgot that girl's name, I forgot that girl's name there in the Bumblebee movie, but when she looked under the hood, when she got underneath and she saw the face Bumblebee light up, then it started transforming to robot mode there. So yeah, there was that. But I think it was the face was kind of integrated still a little differently, even though it was visible, but it was still integrated differently. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Megatron in tank mode. He does roll pretty decently well. He got little wheels roll right here under the treads there to give forth the illusion. Not bad. And as you saw earlier, you can spin him. Take him for a spin. Let's take Megatron for a spin. Yeah. Wonder can he do it upside down? Not so well up there. I guess it's better this way. So, before we make him dizzy, let's get to transforming him, shall we? You will pay for this. Megatron, transform! I am the Decepticon leader! So, what we're gonna do, gonna eject this, take this out, and down and get this fold up into a sword. Now, if you want, you could possibly keep it like this there for an extra cannon. However, it's probably best that you do it like this, and I will show you why once I get him transformed. Why it's better in this mode when when he goes to his robot mode, because of how he has to hold it. Anyway, let's get to the point. So let's see. I think you probably, cause you gotta turn, let's see, you gotta turn this whole assembly around. Okay, so this is all, okay, yeah. If it's not, now once you get him transformed to robot mode, it's best that you have this on his left arm. If, when you know, separate the arms, if it's not on his left arm, before transforming, since you gotta flip this assembly around, just, it'll come off easily. It'll come off, and you could just attach it back to the right arm. Easy peasy. So, no big deal there. Snap these loose here, so he can form his legs. His legs! Oh, that's a SpongeBob joke. Matter of fact, I got the first 8 seasons of SpongeBob. Now, speaking of that, yep, picked them up at Walmart. They had a pretty good deal on them too. There, it was, I mean, it was for a season. Matter of fact, it was 2 seasons per pack, and for 2 seasons per pack, they had these things like at like $7.99. I was like, wow, because then $7.99. I mean, even for 2 seasons, that's pretty cheap there. So I was like, yeah. Only thing I'm mad about is that they didn't have season 9 at least, because that's the one got the episode where they made the frozen Krabby Patties with sand. I was like, dogs. I mean, tell me I gotta look somewhere else for season 9. Man, could have at least had those out of the way. Even if I didn't get nothing else, at least get up to that season. So, yep, so as you just saw, yeah, I folded out his feet while I was talking. As my cousin, as one of my cousins say, you were talking. sound like one of my uncles about to preach. Yeah. So now we're gonna take that, and this is what we're gonna. Oh yeah, I got move these front treads into place. Yeah, this way get the arms into position. Let's see, me. Yeah, right there. And you see the heads already coming out as I move this there. Now, pretty much got them already transformed. Just gotta get these treads folded up like so. Oh yeah, right there. Big old backpack. Only difference, I don't think Megatron going to no school though. Deceptic, we don't go to school here on this shameful planet Earth. We are too busy trying to dominate and conquer this world with my Decepticons. That is right, Megatron. World domination is the key to our goal. Exactly, Soundwave. Exactly. So, now we got Megatron transformed, and his cannon is on the right arm. Yep, that little, just like the G1 Megatron, he had that cannon scope kind of thing there. Yeah, so better like that. Yeah, this is, matter of fact, in the G1 animated movie that came out right around the time I was born. I was like a little baby when the movie when the movie had been released and everything. And yeah, he used this thing to pretty much kill a lot of the Autobots. Yeah, I mean, it's like Wheeljack. Oh my goodness. And Ironhide. So, yeah, you might want to raise these up. Yeah, like that there. Or you could keep them down. I think they're supposed to stay down in robot mode there. And then they're up when he's in tank mode. Yeah. At least from the way it looked, it seemed like that's the way it's supposed to be. Well, anyway. So, yep, this is him. You can turn him around. He'll sort of raise the backpack up a little bit doing that, but yeah, he can turn at the waist. He can turn now in robot mode. He can. Well, no, I take that back. Let's see. Well, his hand's on a ball joint. It seem like it should be able to turn 360. Okay, well apparently, I don't know. Maybe it's just mine. I don't know if that's maybe it's just the one I have there. But he can at least turn it from side to side, and I guess to make up for that, you just have to turn them at the waist if you have the one I have. His arms, they can move all the way around. Both arms, even the one with the cannon. And he can bend at the elbow. And he can even, keep your fist out. He can do that. Got a lot of range of movements there. Aside from the head thing, yeah, it's a lot of other movements he has there. Legs can go back and forth. That's about as far back because of the backpack and the way its structure is there. We use keep out fist. And you can bend at the knee. Take a knee. Just don't watch After Earth. I'm sorry. I had Will Smith. Your movies are great, but that After Earth, it just ain't working for me. We are on this planet, and if you survive, it will be like none other. You must face destiny. You must have. Okay, will you stop? Golly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me go back to Men in Black. Oh my goodness. The way After Earth was written, that seemed like something the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air would make fun of there. So, yeah, got all these movements, cannon and everything. Now, for his other weapon that, was part of the fusion cannon and tank mode, you hook it up to here, and he has like sort of a big sword kind of there. Now, what I was saying, you could take these. They still will deattach. That it can work. Okay, it can work a bit. You'll just have this sort of hanging off of them there, but yeah, if you just want to have him have two cannons, yeah, I guess you could make that work. Oh, yeah, so yeah, that could, okay, so that can work. You're just gonna have some Hoken fusion blades hanging off of them is all. Yeah, other than that, yeah, you could, now with these weapons, they can, and this might keep his hand from going back in. You can just hook it in there. And yeah, be like, yeah, he can hold it in his hand there. Or he put these blades back on and he have his sword again. Matter of fact, there's another, he has this here. This is where the attachment was to his cannon now. But you can put it in his hand if you want him to hold it like Excelsior, as Stan Lee would call it. Excelsior! Holy moly, that's quite the bigger Excelsior sword! My, mamma mia! And you could even, let's see, you might, let me see if we could do this with his cannon here. Yep, you can hold it in his hand. However, the only problem with the weapons in his hand is you have these big holes in his arms there. Yeah, it's sort of, yeah, that's kind of an eyesore there, much like Majin Buu's antenna. So yeah, you can do that. Yep, that's something if you want them. If you want to make them handheld weapons, that's fine. Just be aware that you will have these holes in his arm. So technically, it's better to just put them in his arm, which I think that's how it is in the show or movie or whatever. But like I say, you do have that option of putting it in his hands if you want to think outside the box there. So That's pretty much it for him. Let's move him to the side. Now we're going to take a look at the Beastwars Megatron, the early Beastwars design. Yeah. Matter of fact, this in the same collection line as the Beastwars Optimus that I showed in the last review, one that had all the gimmicks on them. And apparently he has some gimmicks as well. He has there's a gimmick which I think is better done in robot mode, but he can do it in beast mode. You see this right here actually fires water out of it. Now the only reason I'm not gonna do that here, because I don't want to get, I'm in my room right now and I don't want to be spraying water all over the place here. So yeah, but that is, let me show you what it looks, what this little thing looks like, because you can take it out. There you go. Let's see, maybe. Cause I take it, there we go. Yeah, kind of, yeah, take this little gut out. So I guess whatever you would call it. So yeah, it's sort of like a little mini water gun here. And I think you open this up. And yeah, you could put just put water in there, or probably dip it in some water and it would go in there. Then close it up, and by pushing that little thing, that's how you get your little water squirting action. Ah, a little text message there. Okay. Anyway, got that Sailor Moon music box ringtone. Yeah, that little music box she had there. So, yeah, that's how you would access the little water gun action. Yeah, little miniature version of it there. Now, stick it back in him. There we go. Come on. There we go. Now, how that will work, every time you open his mouth, if you had water in there, he would start spraying water out of his mouth. Now, the reason I say it works better with the robot mode, because it's supposed to be like, you know, when he was in robot mode in the Beast Wars show, and his T-Rex head would shoot lasers out of the mouth there. So the water's supposed to be like a laser. So, there's that. Now, there is another gimmick I will be able to show you when he goes to robot mode there. It has to do with his legs. His legs! Articulation-wise in beast mode, he can bend at the knee. He can move his legs a bit, his feet. Feeties. Same with the other. And also, he can move his little T-Rex arms all the way around. Sort of makes me think of Meet the Robinsons, when that guy was coming after that little boy, and he's like, "I command you to seize the boy! Why aren't you seizing the boy?" "I have big head and little arms. I don't know how well this plan was thought through, master." That was I think that scene was even in the trailer for Meet the Robinsons. One of the reasons I actually checked the movie out there a while back ago. I actually took a look at the movie. It's not a bad movie. And it's actually got a bit of a surprise to it that I wasn't expecting. But I ain't gonna. But those of you who haven't seen it, yeah, definitely go check it out. There, it's definitely worth checking out. A lot of humor and got some heart in it as well, and as well as a pretty good twist to it. So, yeah, definitely check it out and see what you think. So, other than that, he's pretty much, the rest of Megatron Beast Wars is pretty much a brick. Other than, you know, the gimmick with the water thing in his mouth, the arms and his legs, because he can't move his tail. And yeah, that's pretty much it there, because he's pretty much stuck this way. So almost kind of remind me of some of the toys that make up the Megazord for Power Rangers there. It's kind of how they were, you know, they were combiners, so they had to be in certain positions to go certain places there. Anywho, let's transform him. Megatron, terrorize! Roar! So, see, this already trying to come open here. So, basically, open that up all the way. And, let's see, kind of get the little T-Rex arms in position. Oops. Yeah, that one, pop, yes. It's fine, it's still on there. No big deal. So now you already see part of the robot mode coming up there. And let's see, gonna come up here. Kind of be working things down, like the hips and everything, yeah. And let's see, yeah, I think it's attached in there somewhere. Somewhat, not over the rainbow though, you know. We ain't gonna, I don't think Megatron's a big fan of Wizard of Oz. unless he likes the Wicked Witch. So, yeah, take that. And you can see his mutant head. I'm gonna leave it like that for a minute there to, before showing his original head. So, gonna turn these around at the feet, or at the knee, because I think that's supposed. Okay, yeah, this is supposed to be the front of the torso, and you want these to be positioned like that, because for the gimmick, yeah, they have to be. See, like where these little holes are at there. Yeah, it's definitely a firing gimmick. Make sure the T-Rex hands are in place, or like similar to the show. And now gonna get the arm out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get all that into place. I think you fold these in or something like that, or I guess you just keep them out there, because there's somewhat of a gimmick to that as well. And come on, keep that in. But you can't keep them. I guess you could keep them down somewhat until you get ready to access the gimmick. But I'm going to try to keep them in this position. And also make sure you bring these the back of his robot mode feet out, just like in the show. That also, by doing so, it does help him stand up in robot mode. And of course, get this into position. And there you have Megatron in his robot mode that just fell over. So, this, just like how Optimus Primal had a mutant head in the Beastwars line, this was his mutant head. It can turn like that. And of course, y'all want to see his original head, so all you do is just open that up. There you go. Megatron Beastwars. Now obliterate them. And then and of course, yeah. I guess, but he won't be. In the show, he wasn't squirting water. He was shooting lasers. He was shooting the laser. Okay, I didn't have this attached to. Okay, it's supposed to hook in, yeah, like that, yeah. Let's see. I think, let me make sure everything's hooked in here. So that's really important here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you want them. Yeah, make sure all your hook ins are there. Make sure your hook ins. And there you have them. He can turn a bit. You might want to pull these down at the hips for him to turn all the way around at the waist a bit. And he can turn his head full 360, just like I think he turns it better with the mutant head on. because with it opened up, yeah, it kind of gets in the way, as you can see. Yeah, it kind of gets in the way, turning with these little halves open. And of course, like you saw the gimmick with the beast mode here. Yeah, note. So with the arm now, I think I may have. Let's see, it's a little lever right here. And it's supposed to be able to do that, yes. Like, see it's working with me doing that. But there was supposed to be a way to do it with the lever. Yeah, it's supposed to be a way, but let's see, because I see the lever moving when I do that. But for some reason, whenever I try to reach back in and do it like that, it won't, I can barely get it to move. So, this is the, I guess it's just something with my figure there. But at least, yeah, you hate those spam risk calls. Yeah, you get those spam risks, don't answer them. Let it go to the voicemail, which hardly they ain't gonna leave no voicemail, so yeah. Spam risk, don't answer. So anyway, yeah, you got this action, yeah. Mine I have to do it like this, but at least you know how it works. Yep. Jump. And you can see, because of the gimmick, they didn't put a robot mode hand form or make this where it could deattach. So, yeah, because you know there wasn't times in the show where he would be able to deattach. Matter of fact, there were points in the show where he sometimes took this whole dino assembly off of him. I think like maybe it was kind of rare. I think when he went in the hot tub there. So, and of course, you know he had to take this off in order to brush the teeth of his beast mode head. Yep. So other than that articulation, yeah, you can move. You can get a lot of movement out of this arm here. Bend at the elbow joint. Yep. It's kind of the same with this because you know, you have to position for him to, you know, fire his head. So you got that. And of course you can move his legs back and forth with bend at the knee. You got more of it now since, you know, they're out in robot mode. As for the leg gimmick, let's go and show that before I move on to the final Megatron. He comes with these little missiles, these little projectile missiles here. I think he did this a few times in the show, fired from these from his hips like that. So, you want to get the arms out of the way. So what you want to do, there's a little button on each one of the hips, and you fire the second one. Yep, pretty much like that there. So, yeah, that's how those work. He did, like I say, he did that a few times in the show. I have to, not sure exactly how many times it was, but yeah, it was done. So, that was that. So, other than that, you got Beastwars Megatron, Predacon. Now, let's move over to, as he always say, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Megatrons do not yield. They conquer. However, for the Kingdom Megatron, well, he was powerful, but yeah, in the show, now his appearance and everything really does resemble the Beastwars Megatron really well, especially when he goes into robot mode. But for some reason in the Kingdom show, for some reason they, instead of making him sound like this, like the original Megatron. How dare you? They made him sound like this. I am Megatron. And you are the Decepticon Megatron. It was like the conversation, like he came up to Megatron, to the Decepticon Megatron. It's like, Megatron, my namesake. How may I serve you? Megatron, are you okay? Let me help you. I'm a sucker. Why did they make me like Scorponok? Oh, get it a grip. No, please. I can be better. I can be a better minion. Don't leave me. I'm sorry. I gotta. Oh, such. I just came up with that out of nowhere. Okay. Anywho. Stop laughing at me! Quit laughing at me! I'm not pathetic! Okay. I'm just saying. So anyway, this is the one from the Kingdom line. Move his arms just like the other Megatron. He has a little bit more movement. You can't move his head. Like so. Yeah, kind of detach that just a little bit to get some head movement. And some pretty good poses, like say he's turned this way. You talking about me? Are you talking about me? Are you talking to me? I said, are you talking to me? Hey, call me Mr. Megatron. Oh, this guy is just a target. He's a target. And you can move his tail a little bit there. Just a little bit there, mostly here. The rest of him still that transformation, yeah, he still kind of got to be stuck. But like I said, you get a little bit more movement than the Beastwars because of the manufacturing. Yeah, they did try to give you a little bit more. Can't raise his legs, just a little bit there. They got a new way of doing his leg transformation. Of course, if he had that gimmick, yeah, he'd probably be stuck like the other one too. Yeah, he can't move the legs, bend at the knee. And one thing now this is not a part of the instructions or anything, but remember in Beastwars Season 2 when they all became Transmetals, he had that little jet mode, had those little turbine jets on his hips. So with this one, I like to do that. Almost like the Transmetal 2 Megatron. Yeah, where pretend like he's about to fly that way. Matter of fact, it was a funny scene the first time he did that. He was in a fight with Rat Trap, of all people. And Rat Trap was like, look at this. Megatron's like he's got some kind of nutty facelift or something. You haven't seen anything yet. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, vermin. Beast mode. And then he raised that up. Oh, so you want to play chicken, huh? Beast mode. And Rat Trap had that little car mode in him. Now, Roten, feel my power. And Rat Trap was able to do his tail in a way where he turned at the last minute and tricked him. Power you got. Brains, that's another thing. Megatron, terrorize! Ah! So let's get to transforming him so he can get his revenge. So what you want to do now? Unlike the other one, he doesn't open up on the back. He opens up in the stomach. Yeah, so you want to pop the stomach open. Yes, let's just say Megatron had a lot of cheeseburgers last night, and he's got it's causing him so much pain he had to go get an operation. So, okay, what's the procedure, Doctor? I'm afraid we'll have to cut him open. No, I just want the. I don't want the sun to know. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. We have to do it. Put the anesthetic. Ah! Megatron don't like these. So you open him up. Open him up. And you see his robot mode chest. Also get all the cheeseburgers out. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. No, I ain't gonna. I can't promise you that. I'm not gonna make promises I can't keep. Why are you laughing at me? Stop laughing at me. Okay, I promise I won't laugh. Don't make promises you know good and well you can't keep. Oh, I know, those are the best kind. Guys, I was trying to be cool for my girlfriend. Little joke from he. So, yeah, take this part, bring it up. Now, let's go and get the robot mode assembly. Gonna get his legs into place. I remember first time I transformed this, I kind of got stuck at one point, I think. I think I did now. Let's see, get that. Legs folded into place. There we go. And of course, I think you take this. Yeah. Because see, now it reveals these little cannons. Sort of similar to what you had going here. Except they don't, there's no, you don't put no missiles in there. But it does have the appearance of it. You can pretend that you are. But that. You don't have the little robot mode back feet. But see, you got little back toes. So just have to use those. Now, let's get the upper half. I'm gonna take that, spin around. Going to bring his robot mode head out, which looks a lot like how he does in the Beast, even more accurate to the Beastwars show, even though it's from Kingdom. Which is another reason why that voice just doesn't match him. That's just pathetic. I hate to say it. I hate to have to say it, but the way my imitation of the voice is starting to sound like Cool Cat a little bit. Oh no! What should I do? So, gonna take tail assembly, fold it like that. Take this part, go on and let's see, make it like that, cause they kind of make another chomping action. Then fold this other part into place here. Let's see, I think it's supposed to, yeah, kind of a little stuck there. Yeah, do like that. And same with the other side here, like so. And yep, now you're gonna I'm gonna get everything else into place. See, let's get the back the way it's supposed to be. All this back kibble supposed to fold it up just a little bit there. Yeah, kind of a weird way that his backpack looked in the Kingdom line there. It was kind of resemblant of how it was in Beastwars. But it was just kind of weird. So, let's see if I can. There we go. Yeah, put it like that. It's supposed to be like so. think it's okay. I think that's supposed to stay down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's supposed to stay down that way. Kind of just fold that down. And now we're going to, let's see. Oh, come on, back over here. Let's see, I hope that's not in the way of anything. Okay, so now you're going to keep, you're going to take this where with his hips. And now the positioning, I've had it like this. Let's see, sometimes I have it like this. I think it's a certain way you're supposed to position these big hunking hip parts. I've had it kind of like that there. Although I think you're supposed to do it like, just supposed to kind of have it hang down like that. There, yeah. It's supposed, yeah, it's good. Now see how it looked from the front. Yeah, definitely, looks a little better from the front, hanging down like that. Yeah, although you go to the back, yeah, he's gonna have a lot of kibble, more so than the Beastwars one, but yeah, it does help in the front view. So get the arm straightened up there, and there we have him, Kingdom Predacon Megatron. Yeah, so stands up pretty well, as you can see. Got a pretty good form and everything. Much resembling of the Beastwars Megatron. Got this action going on. Like the Beastwars Megatron, you can, this cannot be removed from his arm. Now, I know you're probably, now before you go in the comment section, just hear me out. I am aware that there are videos out there where people, both YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all kind of places, where people have some kind of way went in here and made this tail, this whole tail section just detach from the arm. And I guess, I don't know if there's a way they can pop it back on when he gets ready to go into beast mode, but personally, I would not recommend trying that. Because in my perspective, I probably would, I don't know how they would get it back on. Maybe there is a way that they get it back on, but personally, I would rather just leave it like it is. Now, maybe if the manufacturers had some way, where you could just automatically pop it off, automatically without, having to do all these procedures and stuff, that would be different, but they didn't make it that way, so yeah, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. But I just leave it alone. So, other than that, showed you the action there. Move his arm 360. Bend at the elbow. And of course, other arm. Bend. He could even have fire his laser upside down. He actually fired it like this a few times. I've seen it. I forgot what episode it was, but there was a time he had the head upside down and was firing the laser. And then, of course, in the Tigatron, not Tigatron, but the episode when Inferno first came about, he was firing at Optimus, who had just left with a damaged Tigatron, him and Air Razor, and he was trying to blast them. No! 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 They're out of range, Megatron. Pick up that scrap pile and get to the base. And then find me those spiders. I'd like to have a few words with them. Yes. So, that was that. I know also in the Beast Wars show, he could, these little, they don't really have it, now, you see, like, with this one, you have, it's sort of, you can sort of see, on the side of his head, on the, near the shoulders, right here, right there, they just didn't, but they got it all painted black, but in the show, it was painted kind of silver, and he actually shot missiles from there. which yeah, he kind of gave him a lot of missiles and stuff like that. So yeah, so there was that. Let's see, I was trying to see what I guess, yeah. Now you don't even see his T-Rex hands. So yeah, he had that going. You can see pretty good little head sculpt there. Turn it all the way around 360. Whee! And he can turn at the waist all the way around 360. 360, 360. Megatron overboard. So, yep, that's pretty much what you got. What you get with Megatron, you get what you got. You get when they get on. When they get going, get it. So, a little something from Medea when she talked with Dr. Phil. Like, why do you always feel the need to get somebody? Well, when you get to try to get, you gotta get together. When they get to get you, to get together, get go. But why? But you know, if you get the guy. Okay, I just lost myself. Are you getting angry, Doctor? I've tried my best. Take her to someone else. I'm done. So there you have it. Megatron from the Kingdom line and Megatron from the Beastwars line. The Beastwars, yeah. Try to get him standing up there. And of course, the Decepticon Megatron, who is actually from the Kingdom line, but resembles G1 a bit. Yep, there we go. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I got him. Like, he just being stubborn. Then they are. He is a Decepticon. So, there you have them. All the Megatrons in their robot mode. Yep. Or at least the ones I got there. So, like what you saw, definitely give this video a like, thumbs up there, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you buy some of our available comic books as well. And also support us on Patreon, even if it's just $1 a month, especially to see the little short film that's available on Patreon now. Our little DBZ Fusion Madness there. Yeah, definitely. So definitely hop over to Patreon and give us your support to see it over there. At one point I know I mentioned that it was that if you had TikTok, you would be able to see it there as well. But apparently TikTok has some issues with me uploading it there. Don't fully understand why, because I've uploaded stuff with footage from TV shows before, like the Zack and Cody musical, which is on TikTok only. Zack and Cody musical and theme song and all that. But for some reason they don't like. For some reason they wouldn't let me do DBZ. So DBZ short. So Zack and Cody, you can check. It's a little collection of when they were singing "Welcome to the Tipton." You can see that on my TikTok page. Because you know YouTube will be YouTube copyright bots will be attacking me left and right if I upload it here. As for Patreon, yeah, that is you go there, you'll be able to see the little DBC short film. And check it out, Fusion Madness. Support your boy, even for $1 a month. You still be able to see the film. So, yep, do all that, and we will see you in the next YouTube video. Take care, everybody.